For anyone who has ever gazed into a pond filled with vibrant koi, the sheer beauty and grace of these magnificent fish are truly captivating. But beyond their stunning appearance, there's a hidden world beneath the surface that dictates their health and happiness. The water itself. Just like we need clean air and good food, koi rely entirely on the quality of their watery home. Maintaining the perfect balance of pH, dissolved oxygen, and temperature isn't just a recommendation. It's the cornerstone of successful koi keeping. Neglecting these fundamental elements can lead to stress, disease, and even the loss of these cherished pets. This guide will walk you through the essential aspects of water quality management, simplifying complex ideas so that every koi enthusiast, regardless of age or experience, can create an optimal environment for their finned friends. Think of it as providing a comfortable, invisible shield that protects your koi from harm, allowing them to thrive and display their full potential. One of the most critical factors in water quality is pH, which measures how acidic or alkaline your pond water is. The pH scale ranges from 0, very acidic, to 14, very alkaline, with 7 being perfectly neutral. For koi, a slightly alkaline environment is ideal, typically ranging between 7.0 and 8.0, with 7.4 to 7.8 often considered the sweet spot. Drastic or sudden changes in pH are highly detrimental and can cause pH shock, leading to severe stress, gill damage, and susceptibility to illness. Even small, gradual shifts outside the optimal range can weaken their immune system over time. Testing your pond's pH regularly is paramount, and simple liquid test kits or digital meters are readily available at pet stores or online. Understanding your source water's pH is the first step, as it will often influence your pond's baseline. Consistency is key. Aim for stability within the preferred range, rather than chasing an exact number at all costs. If your pond water's pH is consistently too high, too alkaline, you'll need strategies to gently bring it down to a safer level for your koi. One natural method involves introducing organic materials like driftwood or peat moss to your filtration system. These materials slowly release tannins and humic acids that can naturally lower pH over time. However, this is a gradual process and requires careful monitoring to prevent overcorrection. Another common approach is performing partial water changes using dechlorinated water that has a naturally lower pH. For more immediate, yet still controlled, adjustments, specific commercial pH-lowering products are available. These often contain mild acids, but they must be used with extreme caution and precisely according to instructions, as overdosing can lead to a dangerous, rapid pH drop, causing immense stress to your fish. Always retest the water after any adjustment to confirm the desired effect. Conversely, if your pond water tends to be too acidic, low pH, it's equally important to raise it slowly and safely. A popular and effective household remedy for increasing pH is baking soda, sodium bicarbonate. Adding small measured amounts gradually can buffer the water and raise the pH. The general guideline is about 1 tablespoon per 100 gallons. Dissolve first in a bucket of pond water before slowly adding it to the pond. Again, constant monitoring with a test kit is crucial. Another long-term solution is to incorporate crushed coral or oyster shells into your filtration system or directly into the pond. These materials dissolve slowly, releasing calcium carbonate, which acts as a natural pH buffer, helping to stabilize the water in the desired alkaline range. Regular small water changes can also help if your source water has a higher pH, slowly introducing alkalinity. Patience and consistency are vital when making any pH adjustments to avoid stressing your fish. Beyond pH, dissolved oxygen is arguably the most vital element for koi survival, acting as the very breath of your underwater inhabitants. Just like humans need to breathe air, koi need to breathe oxygen dissolved in the water through their gills. Low oxygen levels, often referred to as anoxia or hypoxia, can quickly lead to stress, gasping at the surface, and ultimately, death. Signs of insufficient oxygen include koi lingering at the water surface with their mouths open, rapid gill movements, and a general lethargy. Oxygen enters the water primarily through surface agitation, such as wind, waterfalls, and fountains, and also through the photosynthesis of aquatic plants during the day. However, at night, plants consume oxygen, and during hot weather, water holds less dissolved oxygen, making monitoring even more critical. Ensuring robust oxygen levels is not just about survival. It allows koi to fully utilize nutrients, fight off disease, and maintain their vibrant colors. To guarantee your koi have enough oxygen, especially during warmer months or high stocking densities, active aeration is often necessary. The most common and effective method is using an air pump connected to air stones, which release fine bubbles that create significant surface agitation and directly introduce oxygen into the water. The deeper the air stone, the more efficiently it dissolves oxygen. Waterfalls, streams, and fountains are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also excellent natural aerators, constantly breaking the water surface and facilitating gas exchange. Ensure your filtration system also contributes to water movement and turnover, as stagnant areas can become oxygen-depleted zones. Overstocking your pond can quickly deplete oxygen, so maintaining a sensible fish-to-water ratio is essential. During hot summer days or after heavy rainfall, which can reduce oxygen, consider increasing aeration temporarily to provide an extra safety net for your valuable koi. Water temperature is another silent but powerful regulator of koi health and activity. Unlike humans, koi are cold-blooded, meaning their body temperature directly matches that of their surrounding water. This has profound implications for their metabolism, immune system, and overall well-being. The ideal temperature range for koi is generally between 65 degrees and 75 degrees, 18 degrees C to 24 degrees, although they can tolerate a wider range. However, sudden and drastic temperature swings are extremely dangerous, causing immense stress and weakening their immune response, making them susceptible to various diseases. Rapid changes can occur due to sudden weather shifts, adding large amounts of cold water during a top-off or even inadequate pond depth. Temperature stability is more important than hitting an exact number. Slow, gradual changes allow their bodies to adjust without shock. Understanding the thermal properties of your pond is vital for their long-term health. Managing water temperature effectively is crucial for your koi's comfort and health. During hot summer months, providing ample shade over your pond is vital, either through shade sails, pergolas, or carefully chosen aquatic plants that cover a portion of the surface. A sufficient pond depth, at least 3 to 4 feet in temperate climates, allows koi to seek cooler, deeper waters when surface temperatures rise. In contrast, during colder winter months, a deep pond offers a stable environment below the freezing surface, preventing the entire water column from becoming too cold. Pond heaters can be used in colder regions to prevent the pond from completely freezing over, which is crucial for maintaining a small open area for gas exchange, rather than to keep the entire pond warm. Avoid adding large quantities of very cold tap water during water changes. Try to match the new water's temperature to the pond water as closely as possible to prevent thermal shock, particularly when doing larger water changes. It's crucial to understand that pH, dissolved oxygen, and temperature are not isolated factors. They are intricately interconnected and influence one another. For instance, warmer water holds less dissolved oxygen, intensifying the need for aeration during hot spells. pH can affect the toxicity of ammonia, a common waste product, making regular monitoring even more critical. Because of this complex interplay, consistent and regular testing of all 3 parameters is non-negotiable for any serious koi keeper. Daily observation of your koi's behavior is equally important. They are often the first indicators that something is amiss with the water quality. A healthy koi is active, responsive, and exhibits vibrant colors. Any changes in swimming patterns, appetite, or appearance should prompt immediate water testing. Maintaining a log of your readings can help you spot trends and intervene before minor issues become major problems, providing a proactive approach to pond management. In conclusion, ensuring optimal water quality, specifically pH, dissolved oxygen, and temperature, is the single most important commitment you can make to the health and longevity of your koi. It's a continuous process that requires diligence, patience, and a keen eye for detail, but the rewards are immeasurable. By understanding the ideal ranges for each parameter, implementing appropriate monitoring tools, and employing thoughtful adjustment strategies, you create a sanctuary where your koi can flourish. Remember that stability is key. Gradual changes are always preferable to abrupt ones. With a consistent routine of testing, observation, and proactive maintenance, you'll not only safeguard your fish from stress and disease,